Delta level, structure fire, mobile home, 6900 Frank Road, box 9571, crossroad of East Freeway. Can see flames coming from the top of an office building. I don't know if anybody inside.
Yeah, just for information, we got a small, abandoned, dilapidated shed on fire.
It's from Lieutenant Steve Dorse with the Baytown Police Department. On July 7th at 3:45 p.m., officers responded to a major accident in the 3100 block of Highway 146 North. Upon arrival, officers learned that two vehicles were traveling north on the main lanes of Highway 146. When one of the vehicles, a Hyundai Elantra, that was in the left lane, made an unsafe lane change and struck the other vehicle, a F-250, traveling in the right-hand lane. The collision caused both vehicles to leave the main lanes, with the Elantra coming to a stop on the feeder road and the F-250 crashing through a chain-link fence and striking a mobile home in the Chase Village Mobile Home Park. The residents, who were temporarily unable to get out of the mobile home due to the damage, were uninjured, nor were any of the occupants of the vehicles. The driver of the Elantra was determined to be in fault and was cited for multiple traffic violations, including changing lanes unsafely, no driver's license, and no insurance.
Major accident, North State Highway 146 at El Chaco.
On July 7th at 8:41 p.m., officers responded to a report of a major accident in the area of Highway 146 in El Chaco involving a Kia Optima and an 18-wheeler. Upon arrival and during their investigation, officers learned that the 18-wheeler was traveling south in the 7100 block of Highway 146, and the Optima was traveling east on El Chaco. When the Optima failed to stop at the red light, colliding with the 18-wheeler, no one was injured, and the driver of the Optima was determined to be at fault and was cited for running the red light.
You're in Bravo level major accident, 2000 block, South State Highway 146, southbound, Cross Street, Missouri Street. It's going to be a major accident at around time 0957.
I want to go ahead and notify 5-2, crime scene.
Has a neck and back pain, conscious and breathing.
23, shall we got on the bridge?
En route to major, we have one officer, he was rear-ended, conscious and breathing, complaining of neck.
And then our final story, this morning at 9:26 a.m., one of our officers was dispatched to the southbound side of the Hartman Bridge regarding a road hazard. Reports were that there was an expansion joint coming out of the roadway, and vehicles were hitting it. Once on scene, the officer activated his emergency lights and positioned his vehicle in the lane of traffic to keep vehicles from hitting the expansion joint while he waited for TxDOT to arrive to address the road damage. While stopped in the lane of traffic with his emergency lights activated, a 2004 Infiniti being driven by a 54-year-old Baytown woman rear-ended the police Tahoe. Our officer and the driver of the Infiniti were transported by ambulance to a local hospital to be treated for minor, non-life-threatening injuries. The driver of the other vehicle was cited for failure to yield to an emergency vehicle and failure to control speed. The accident caused the southbound lanes of 146 to be closed for several hours. However, they were reopened at approximately 12 o'clock p.m.